When you limit mining, it should obviously go up unless there is a worldwide redemption, of which, if I hope, then Tether is deeply involved. I know that Kate Rooney did a piece about Tether last week and how it could possibly be the weak link because they are part of what's involving with trading, and they have not really told us what kind of commercial paper backs them, and yet they are one of the largest buyers, and yet I can't find anyone, any desk that does business with them. So I got the Tether weak link. I got what the heck is going on, that this thing's going down if it can't be mined. And I've got the possibility that Colonial isn't the only ransomware. I'm saying that this is not going up because of structural reasons. And I know Tom DeMark feels that this is a great technician. Says 30,000 intraday. Look out. Got a hold. Maybe the buy point. I'm not going there. Sold almost all my Bitcoin. Don't need it.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And after the stock market closed, we started to creep up. And then we dropped right back down as the stock market opened. We have Mike Novogratz talking about the Bitcoin mining. We have articles about the whales starting the bear market. Then we have Jim Cramer stating that he sold majority of his Bitcoin. But guys, we know it's the Fed controlling it. And we can look at Tether and easily see that. I've received so many emails, messages in my Patreon saying, okay, now I see why you go over indicators. When they're pumping it, you may not want to look at it, but when it's going down, we can clearly see Tether's not moving, and we clearly see cryptos getting drained. Now, getting over into the actual indicators, guys, remember volume, you have to have volume in order to move either big up or down. And then also, guys, we have Tether, and again, Tether is still sitting at that 62 billion. It even went back 100 million, 200 million a few days out of this month. So, guys, we have not seen that. So we know that Tether and USD and the other stable coins control the other cryptos. Remember, stable coins are the foundation. That's the reason why every single video I tell you, look at the actual indicators. If you noticed last night for a short period of time, the actual Tether USDC dropped down to that 99.9, but not long enough to give us that big move up. And then plus, guys, if we have no liquidity coming into the stable coins in order to move us up, we're not going anywhere. I think USDC may have gotten like $76 million, but that's not going to do anything to the market. But guys, we know about the Fed. The Fed did 1.4 trillion if you add Friday and Monday. Guys, that comes due today. And as we saw yesterday, the stock market received a great benefit from that. But when it comes to cryptos, we went down. But as soon as the stock market closed at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we started to see cryptos get a little relief, but then drop right back down. And you have to remember, guys, that 1.4 trillion comes due today. They're not going to do another 1.5 trillion in one day. So definitely, guys, we know that we're running into CME. Because we have taken this big dip, I don't see a big dip when CME futures, Binance, the other exchanges, because it's only like $2.5 billion that's expired. We've lost hundreds of billions of dollars in this dip, guys. So please make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators, guys. Volume, Tether, USDC. I cannot state that enough. But if you are a trader, you're loving this volatility, whether we're going up or down. And then, guys, the only thing that scares me is grayscale. Definitely, guys, we know the lockup period ends. Something big is going to happen, whether we're moving up or down. And again, The indicators are going to let us know. If you're new to this channel or you have not been listening long, you clearly see how the Fed controls cryptos. Same thing when it comes to the stock market. You can clearly see it. Tether moving nowhere, we go nowhere. And that's just plain and simple. And a lot of people used to say how Tether is not manipulating the market. Guys, if this month doesn't show you proof, I don't know what else does. But let's get over into the actual crypto news. We have A16Z. We know Andreessen, my guy, is now working with the subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom, T-Systems MMS, is now staking its parent company's Celo tokens as well as other Celo-based assets held by A16Z. And again, guys, we know Andreessen does not lose. He is my guy. Follow the money. And then also, guys, we have Chris Giancarlo says the U.S. risks becoming backwater without a central bank digital currency. And we know for a fact we don't want a central bank digital currency. We don't even want the Fed. Remember, central bank digital currencies are illegal in Europe and the U.S. That's the reason why Janet Yellen is such a chess piece. Remember how the New World Order works. They create the problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. And right now, we're in the creating problem stage. So therefore, they can get that central bank digital currency. And then, of course, IMF will have total control with that digital SDR. Now, we have Van Eck files for a new Bitcoin futures mutual fund with the SEC. And again, guys, the casino products, betting on the price. Now, we have Coinbase-backed Securitize secures $48 million in Series B funding. And who was there to fund? That's right, Morgan Stanley. Guys, remember, always follow the money. Now, we have the United Nations sees blockchain technology as a tool to fight the climate crisis. And we definitely see the Fed is going to be taking all of their money to fight this climate agenda. Renewable energy, that's the way we're headed. We know the history of oil. They use oil and the dollar to take over the globe. Now they've taken over the globe. Now it's time to move to renewable. They made trillions of dollars with the oil. Now they're going to make trillions of dollars with the renewables. And lastly, guys, we have Bank of Israel Deputy Governor confirms digital shekel pilot is underway. And guys, we know the technology that Israel has. And again, we know the United States has funded all their technology the same way we funded all of China's technology. The East is going to lead us into the fourth industrial revolution. Because remember, when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel. Do not forget about the stock channel, guys. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got that home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.
David, the next thing you know is that instead of thinking that Bitcoin should go up if it's outlawed, right, or if it's made tougher to be mining, Bitcoin goes down, as if people are saying, I got to redeem.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing when less of something is being mined and the price actually goes down as opposed to up.
It would be the eye over gold. You would say, wow, there's less gold.
Closing down 90% of the gold mines would typically bring the price
How else could it reason it goes going down?
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, And then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.